So just, I want you to talk about your experience of, as a deaf individual, participating in an event like this. Look, my experience of participating in the deaf community is profound. It really showcased the identity that I had. I can communicate easily, and I just feel full and satisfied. I don't have to rely on communication strategies like speaking. It's a lot of effort to navigate a mainstream world, and so there's a comfort in being involved in the deaf community. I can just be who I am. I really enjoy the culture. Learning the history of the deaf community is profound as well. I learned a lot from the language and built my foundation to where I am now. And I'm proud to be a member of the deaf community using Auslan. And I know you also have a First Nations identity, looking at celebrating NAIDOC week. How, as a deaf Indigenous person, would you celebrate both your identities during NAIDOC week? When I started to participate in the deaf community and build my deaf identity, I also then acknowledge my Indigenous cultural identity, and that I can fully participate in both cultures with both identities and find opportunities where I can use both identities and not having to be split between those two worlds, that I can be an individual with both those identities. And I'm meeting other deaf Aboriginal individuals and having that similarity and connecting together.
Sure.
Constantly look for more opportunities to celebrate both identities. And what do you hope for the futures of this space, the deaf Indigenous space? How do we support it? How do we grow it? Well, similar to the Auslan using community, I'm wanting to see that mirrored in the deaf Indigenous community, celebrating our language and culture, and we can share that pride in our culture, similar to sharing the pride of Auslan that we have in America, the pride of American Sign Language. I want to see that replicated in the Indigenous space and just starting that process. Well, I hope to see in the next future years, seeing the pride of being a deaf Indigenous person grow, especially coming out of the Deaf Games. And that's my hope as well. And I hope with a year to go and the opportunity to completely celebrate and participate in the opening ceremonies as a First Nations deaf person, I really hope for that opportunity. Thank you for talking through your journey.